Do, 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 do. Oh, wow. Hey, cool. Okay, they balanced parry to remove less stamina. Awesome.
After eons of tyranny, the demon god Adir was finally overthrown by humanity. Though fear of his terrible power endured.
Awesome. Yeah, looks great.
And so was formed the hallowed sentinels. Our duty being to stand vigil for signs of his return. Even exile to another realm could not silence the fallen god forever. And in time, Adir's malignant influence
Oh my
pervaded
God.
the world once more.
All right, I'm gonna let this play because I just got word that we can start.
Adir orchestrated the return of his demonic army. Light was swallowed by shadow, and with it, hope.
Oh, I love hope, though.
A new, grim champion arises. The Dark Crusader. And perhaps it will indeed come to pass that only they who shun the light in order to fight the darkness possess the power to defy a god.
Nope. No fair, he has more arms than us. I know, right? Rude. I love how he like straight up charges that one guy when he's surrounded by dudes. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. Okay. New game. Thank you for joining me for my playthrough of Lords of the Fallen. I played this game a few times in early access thanks to the devs. We got a few characters in. It's been a lot of fun. We're going to be doing a kind of Dark Crusader-ish build. We're going to be doing a Strength, Vitality, and Radiance build. I'm very excited to play this. And this playthrough is going to be pretty girthy. We're planning on pretty much exploring everywhere, doing everything we can, and going to all the places. So join us, won't you? And welcome to the channel if you're new. We're going to get going. Let's do it. Whether the flesh of gods or death itself, all will be consumed. For she must feed. She hungry. She hangry. Mm-hmm.
Boris, forgive me. It's to you this weapon of deliverance to a worthier servant than I.
That's such a casual, like, yep, I'm gonna die now.
Possessed the metal for this crusader. You failed.
I'm gonna say it. It's not the way to get ahead in life. Sorry. Thank you, Austin. All right, so these are the different classes available to us here. All these classes have different specialties, like pretty much like a standard Souls-like. We have played many of them, and I have enjoyed pretty much all that I've played. The one we're doing, though, is the Condemned. This is considered the hard mode, the pick at your own risk. Our weapon we start with is a bucket, and I'm looking forward to kicking some teeth in with it. All right, let's do it. I need a significantly larger beard. Also, come on, man. We're condemned. We've been working in prison. That's right. That's right. That's more true to life, I think. That's definitely what I look like, for sure. Okay. We definitely have some prison tattoos. Let's see, where's my prison tattoo? I like that. There we go. Only God can judge me, yo. All right. We need to. Can we? And how do we? Oh, we can hue it. I think the brightness is all the way down. Hold on. Oh man. Oh man. You'd love to see it. There it is. Maybe let's see. Is there a different one? Oh, that's like the faded version. Oh, I like that. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Where is like the face? There we go. That's what I needed. There it is. Okay. I like it. All right, we're doing it, chat. This is happening. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think we'll just go with Cohh. Let's do it. Because this is going to be real. Let's turn on to... A lot of people haven't seen this game yet, so we'll turn on tutorials for this round. Let's do it.
Lo, the latest receiver of his grace. Great potential dwells within you, doubtless, for you to be chosen thusly.
Chad, have you been chosen thusly?
And so does Aureus' wisdom guide my hand in the bestowment of this subsequent boon. Your flesh has been made sacrosanct with the mark of the Dark Crusaders.
That's what I do when I bite someone.
Prove yourself worthy of this gift. Seek me in the bowels of the bridge. Our work is of the greatest import.
That dragon? That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Hey, you're finally awake. This always happens. It's a little framey right before it starts, and then it's like, boom. It's kind of weird. All right. So this is our character. We've got bucket 1 or bucket 2. I like it. All right. My dual-wielding buckets? I am. That man just got bucketed. Little kick there. Little double bucket action. Little super bucket there. Like that. Innervated Vigor Skull. This game refers to souls as vigor. So we are collecting vigor in the top right there. Press RS to lock on and move or select targets, different targets with RS. Drop kick! Boom! Nope. Beauteous. What's on my bucket list? The blood of my enemies. Primarily. Alright, so we jump this way. Then we go back down to get our super secret item. Woo! Look at that. We just started already finding secrets. That is actually a color kit. So in this game, we can set different color on our armor, which is pretty cool. We'll play more into that later. Yeah, we can actually set, like, we find all these different color things, and then we can put it in our... Oop, there we go. Now we look even more dirty. Dirt. Okay. AVA, good morning. We explain the lamp mechanic. I never understood it. Sure. As we get to the lamp stuff, we've got the tutorials on, so we'll kind of go through all the lamp stuff as we get to it. The short of it is, before we start, a good way to think about it is technically the game has two worlds overlaid on each other. Lore-wise, this is the world of Axiom that we're in now, and this is the world of Umbral. So as we move around, this lamp gives us a peek inside the world of Umbral. So if you see right there, there's that creepy guy trying to grab us. That's not in Axiom, but it is in Umbral. So what's cool about this mechanic is that you can kind of think of Umbral as an underworld. So as if you die in the game, in Axiom, you then go to the underworld, Umbral. And if you die in Umbral, then you die in real life. So you need to be careful. Yeah. But the lamp also has some abilities you can see in the bottom right there, which is good. It gives us all sorts of like little extra stuff we can do, which will be, I'll kind of wait until we get the tutorial to explain more of that. Open inventory with menu. Select the site you wish to modify with A. I don't really think we have anything right now because we're condemned. All right. Press up to select range combat mode and press LT to use the equipped long-range weapon. All range weapon attacks consume either ammo or mana. Different ammunition types and spells have different costs. For bows and crossbows and throwables, keep LT pressed to stay in range mode. The quick access menu shows how to switch between types, RB for quick shot, and RT to aim down the sights. For catalyst, LT to stay in range mode. Quick access shows what buttons to press in order to cast each spell. What I do really like about this game is they've kind of done away with the whole, like, consumable ammunition mechanic. And instead, every time you rest, you refill your ammo bar at the top right, and whatever ranged weapon you have equipped gets filled back up. There are ammo pouches, but that's just to refill your ammo between checkpoints. Or bonfires. Yeah. Or in this case, statues. We're going to go ahead and do a hard attack on this guy. To open him up for that. That man just got super bucketed. That just happened. Get that item. A wooden cross. Now, is this better than ours? It is by a little bit. It's a little weightier, but it does a little more damage and has some more block protection. So we'll pop that on. And then we'll get holy with it. Let's do it. Moths indicate points of interest in Umbral. Select your Umbral lamp and raise it with LT to peer into the Umbral. Oh, hi there. As we can see, there's this giant blue cable. And that is what we need. there's moths around the door, which tells us we can do this. Boop. Nice. Multi-hit attack is another fun little thing with this, like this. Bunk. There we go. All attacks can be combined to create unique combos, including both melee and ranged attacks. Additionally, melee stances can be switched dynamically with Y to access a wider variety of attacks. Experiment with equipping different melee and ranged weapons to create unique playstyles. Boom. Also kind of fun, by the way. This is one of the first games I've seen that actually does this well. So you can actually switch the type of hands you're using mid-combo. So right now, if you just hit LB 3 times with one hand, it does this. You can see that it ends in one hand. But you can change at any point into two-hand during the combo. So now I'll do light, light, two-hand. Or you can start in two-hand and go to one-hand. And of course, those have different things. Now, different weapons in some cases have dramatically different styles between the one and two hand. So it does it pretty well. Yeah, Neo does that as well. Yep, absolutely. You want to talk about complex combat systems? Neo is the place to go for that, for sure. Dancing in Neo to this day is still something that blows my mind. The Sanguinarix is your primary healing tool and recharges automatically upon reviving. It can be accessed in quick access. Other consumables are found in your quick access items. You can assign any consumable to your quick access item to the inventory. Stupendicus. Select the Sanguinarix or any quick access. Press X to use it. We're going to save that charge. All right, now we're going to go into the Umbral on purpose because we can't make this jump otherwise. But whenever we go into the Umbral, we can then stand on any of the things there. So if we do this, we can see there's an Umbral thing here. We can even walk up it. But the problem is we can't jump. We might be able to actually just fall down on it, though. Can we? No, because the second we fall, we put our lamp away. All right, so what we have to do in that case is actually go to the Umbral. LT, hold X. And now we can jump it. Boop. I've never really been interested in Souls-like games, but this one looks really fun. Would you recommend it? I have an early thoughts video up if you want to take a look. This is what I'll say about this game. I really enjoy this game. I really, really dig it. It's 80% a Souls-like game. So what I would say is when you say a statement like, I normally don't like Souls games, would I like this game? My next question would be, why do you not like Souls games? And because, I mean, this game is a Souls-like. It's doing some really cool stuff, don't get me wrong, but it's still a Souls-like. So, you know, it would all depend on why you don't like them. I will say, I'm really enjoying this game. It is a very solid Souls-like foundation, and on top of that, it's doing some pretty cool new things. And what it does do is it does pretty well. The world is beautiful. It's been fun to explore so far. There's tons of interesting items and loot. I've enjoyed the weapons and combat mechanics. So, I mean, it's got a lot going for it, but it's still a Souls-like. Lock onto the enemy with RS. Select your Umbral lamp with down and raise it with LT and press Soulflame. So this mechanic is cool, but to be honest, I feel like it doesn't do nearly enough damage. So we can pull out people's soul like this, and then we can attack it to cause wither damage, which is cool. But you only get like one charge initially, and it seems like a lot of times it's just easier to go and punch the enemy in the mouth instead of doing the whole Soulflame thing. I feel like the Soulflame damage could be upped by like a factor of 2x and it'd be fine. Now, it is very cool on bosses because generally on the harder bosses, it immediately gives the parry stuff, the stability damage, which is great. Yeah, Soulflame's pretty cool, but, you know, it's not great. Soulflaying an enemy's soul consumes a Soulflame charge. With your Umbral lamp, raise it with LT and siphon enemies and blisters with RB to recover Soulflame charges. Siphoning also provides additional withered health. and gathers vigor left by enemies in an area. We're just going to siphon that Umbral blister. Doesn't that sound fun? We're going to siphon the blister. That's 3 words you never expected to hear in that order. I soul flayed an egg this morning. That actually sounds delicious. I don't even know what that means, but that I would like a soul flayed egg. I normally like my eggs over hard, but I mean, dunk. Okay. Diddly dunk. Withered health can be recovered by damaging enemies. However, you will lose it all instantly if you are struck. One of the fun mechanics in this game. I like the withered health system. It's kind of like a reverse Bloodborne health system. Boom. Okay. I wonder, that'd be kind of cool if the lamp showed you what was going on in Axiom when you were in Umbral. While falling, press RB or RT to perform a plunge attack. Ow. Jerk. Is the game playable with mouse and keyboard? It absolutely is. I feel like it does feel a little better on controller, though. But it absolutely can be played with mouse and keyboard. When an enemy is soul flayed, they can be pushed in any direction with LS.
Nani?
Wait, what? First of all, I didn't have a soul flay charge there. You gotta mess with that. I don't think I did any of that back when I played. Prolonged periods in Umbral make your presence increasingly known to its inhabitants. The longer you spend in Umbral, the more dangerous the beings who hunt you. That's fine. Gotta manage that stamina better, chat. There we go. All right. Is this a remake? No, this is a reboot. They took the original game, and this game, like, the only thing you can connect this Lords of the Fallen and the previous Lords of the Fallen is the world lore. There apparently are some light character connections, and the world that they exist in is the same. But this is a fundamental reboot. Like a fundamental reboot. It also takes place in a different time. So it is if you played the first game and you were like, this isn't really my jam, that does not mean you shouldn't check out this game if you're a Souls fan. This is again, a fundamental reboot. Yeah. A foundational reboot is probably a better way to say it. All right, this little screamy dude here will take us out. I remember the first one being okay, but if my memory serves right, it was really clunky and slow with attacks. Is this the same? Again, this doesn't feel anything like the first game. The first game was kind of a hard okay. Most people felt it was kind of below average. I thought it was, you know, all right. But I'm also pretty forgiving with games, to be honest. I tend to find things I like in games, and I can focus on those and still have a good time. But for people that want like total package stuff, the first game was not critically acclaimed, we'll say. This one, however, as I say in my thoughts video, this one is better pretty much in every way that it can be better, in my opinion. It looks better, it plays better, the mechanics are deeper, there's more things that are unique about it. It's just, the world design feels more rich and alive, and like, yeah, it's, this one's a lot better. Okay, we can get a couple things. Let's grab a hit of, again, we're going to be like a strength, vitality, radiance kind of build. Try that. Oh, the world in this game is great. Yeah, I really like the world in this game. All right, we are going to be looking at every bit of lore we pick up as part of this run. This is the map we just got of Mornstead. We can see the 5 different pillars there in the different regions. And then we also got Tacitus's journal. A weather journal, a number of its pages missing. The journal belonged to Tacitus, a fearless explorer and cartographer who had traveled across Oathlands and far beyond, eventually venturing into Mornstead, only to seemingly never emerge from the kingdom. Fortunately, we can't do anything with it right now. We also have a rosary. Our lamp. This is going to upgrade our healing item, and then the map we just picked up and looked at. Cool. Block by holding RB or LB. But beware, blocking enemy attacks withers your health. Strike enemies to restore your withered health. However, you will lose it all instantly if you are struck. Parry attacks by pressing LB just before the impact to receive less wither damage and deliver high posture damage to the enemy. As enemy's posture is reduced by any attack, each with its own posture damage, so experiment with all weapon attacks and types. Once posture is depleted, stagger an enemy with a charged heavy attack, a parry, or a kick. Deliver a grievous strike to a staggered enemy with RB. That last part at the center is something I forgot. That you can stagger an enemy with a kick, which is significantly faster than a charged up heavy. So if you do drain their posture, you can just do a quick little kick and knock them down. Skadoosh. Oh. Nice. Boom.
Give me that lamp.
What's the kick button? LB and RB at the same time. It's gonna flop over. This is fine, chat. This is fine. This is fine. Bro just wants the lamp. This is fine. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, turns out we're not fine.